Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we're going to be doing something pretty funny because, after thinking about it, we could actually do this. We have the new Light Hinata. She's a pretty good character for what she needs to do. She's, supporting, Commander in Shizu's will alt damage, synergy resistance down. We've got the triple orb change plus the multi-hit attacks. So, what we can do with this new Hinata is make a full Hinata team that actually kind of makes a bit of sense. And it looks like this. So we have the new Protector Renard, right? They go together. They're knights. The new Hinata. We have skill fused Water Hinata. Now, she's magic, yeah, and we have both Water Hinatas actually. But the old Water Hinata is giving 60% extra permanent ult damage on her skill, and she seals crit resistance, which this Benimaru does have crit resistance. So if you seal it, it makes you able to crit and not lose any damage. The new second anniversary Hinata has a guaranteed hand of oranges, maybe to help us rush the EX ult, because I don't think oranges are nerfed in this stage. I think it's just greens. And she's got that 50% element buff for everybody, so no matter who is nuking, you will have more damage there. Summer Hinata can triple orb steal, maybe into a full hand of oranges to give our light Hinata that EX ult nice, quick, and in a hurry. And she's also giving crit to Shizu's will allies, which this entire team is Shizu's will, if you haven't noticed already. So, she's doing good, useful things there. And then Fount of Wisdom Hinata is a special blue converter, and she's giving Shizu's will allies 60% attack on her support skill, while also giving herself a 40% ult damage buff, which will be grossly overshadowed by the new Lumi, but still, 60% for literally the entire team, 40 or 50% element damage for the entire team, 120% ult damage for the entire team, 60% ult damage, again, for the entire team. So, while it is kind of funny, I think it does actually make a lot of sense. And so we're going to try it out. We're going to go into Inferno 1 beatdown battle and, see how well this goes. Benimaru has 2.6 million HP, but we literally have 4 single target ults. 3 of them are EX. 4 of them are EX, actually. Technically, if you want to count this one, but she's AoE. So, will this work? I don't really know. Is it pretty fun to do these full teams of somebody's? Yeah. And you know what? I think this is probably the best one we've made so far. Better than the Milim ones, and definitely better than the Lumi ones. So let's try it out. Okay, so turn 1. Technically Hinata will convert this, and we'll get the multi-hit. That's pretty good. Let's bring in Fount of Wisdom Hinata for, one of these other water Hinatas. And hopefully, actually, I think we might have to bring Dark Hinata in too because of the Octagram Lumi that's underneath her. So yeah, let's just do this. We'll send Dark Lumi last though, because she is dark and physical. She's on the team. She's going to do more damage. Yeah, technically. Alright. Oh, is Fount of Wisdom Hinata not on Commander? Oh, she's not. Well, that's unfortunate. That is highly unfortunate. This hand is also kind of unfortunate. Yeah, okay. But we did get a double stack, so that is good to know. Actually, you know what? Let's do this a little better. Hold on. Okay, we're back. We made a few changes. We've put Dark Hinata up front with Dark Milim. We put this Water Hinata in the back, and we put Water Shion underneath her so we can get protection gauge. This Hinata is going to be best served in the back so she could orb steal. We're going to try and get her EX ult and the new Hinata's EX ult using the future Hand of Oranges and the triple orb steal a couple different times. We just have to, make it work. So let's take them out of here. Let's bring them in. Let's use the multi-hit orb change. And okay, now we're looking pretty good. Water Hinata, again, is not going to do a lot of damage. And now that we know that this Hinata, Fount of Wisdom, is not on Commander, it kind of nerfs her damage a bit. But she is still physical nonetheless. Okay. 16-3. Oh, perfect. Actually perfect right there. Alright, so let's do this orb change, and let's get that entire hand. Let's also start stacking up the extra alt damage from the Water Hinata, and then we'll go ahead and bring Dark Hinata in for water. We'll put the 2 stacks on both our ones that actually matter, and then we'll send Dark Hinata again to the back. We need to build up a few points before we can use the future hand and the orb steal at the same time, so we're just going to have to wait a little bit on that. Dark Hinata goes away because, again, she'll be better off in the back. Getting a lot of alt gauge for the new Hinata, though. That's good. But also, we don't have an alt swapping character here, which means that once we get an alt, it's going to be... Okay, or we don't even have to use that. Oh, I mean... If you're gonna give it to me, then fine. I'm not gonna argue with you. Man, wow. Okay, well let's just do the future hand now. He does have the barrier up, which kinda hurts a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that's an EX alt right there for Hinata. So that's certainly something now, isn't it? We could... Well, actually, I don't think it would break anyways. No, let's just... Yeah, let's be smart about this. Let's put the stack on the 2 girls that count. And then let's get Light Hinata out of here. And then we can bring her in next turn, hopefully get both their EX alts, and then we'll be pretty good. It's just that... Well... It'll be kind of rough because she's our primary orb changer, right? So let's get another stack of the alt damage, and then we'll send these 6 Dark Hinata orbs. Alright, cool. Alright, barrier, yep, counter, cheeky counter, but we do have a dark physical EX alt now. That's going to do a lot of damage. He has 6 more hits before we take down the barrier. Alright, fine. And now, I mean, she's good. There's the future, there's the entire hand of oranges. So... I mean... What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? Let's bring... you in. We'll do that. So there's 60 points right there. So that's now, this is now going to be a guaranteed orange. Let's steal. That'll be a full, almost a full hand. And then it's more important that we put a stack of this on Dark Hinata because she's type advantage. So Light Hinata is just going to have to miss a stack, which is fine. But now we can bring you in. We'll have a full hand. Now you have an EX alt. And now the barrier will technically be destroyed. It's just that now we're going to have to play a little bit gimped here because we have an EX alt for our primary orb changer. Another full hand of oranges. We're just going to have to run it as is. We're just not getting a lot of points back, which is unfortunate. Okay, so maybe if we were to run this back, it'd be a little bit different. But I mean, that's certainly a hand now, isn't it? Let's see. Let's get you out of here. Let's do this and that. Boom and boom. We'll go ahead and send this Water Hinata alt, because it literally does not matter at all. it just has no bearing on how much our damage output is going to be. He's going to put the barrier up next turn, so we're going to have to use the orb change with Hinata. Perfect. All right, that works. We can break that. Okay. How many points do we actually need to nuke, though, is the key. So we need to do another stack of this. We need to do the orb change, so let's do that now. We could. Alright, well, let's make up a stack on the Light Hinata who missed one earlier. Gonna have to make this work. So, let's get you in here for Light Hinata. That's fine. We'll use this orb change from Fountain of Wisdom Hinata. We'll send this entire hand, because again, it has no bearing. This alt means nothing to us, and we will break the barrier. So there's a hit. Boom, boom, boom. You see one of the hits did it because it was over the shield count. And then, cool. I don't know if this is going to work. We're on turn 8. Thankfully, he's not doing too much damage to us. That's a good hand, though. Can we swap anyone out freely, though? No, not really. Okay. We're gonna have to go another turn, probably, to make this actually work. Let me pause real quick. Let me do some math. Alright, so I forgot to unpause. Last turn on turn 8, I just sent 2 orbs just to get us a better hand. We've got this now. We put 2 more stacks on Light and Dark Hinata. Let's go ahead and get them out now, starting with the Dark Hinata. So you go away. Boom. And then that allows us to use... Oh, perfect. Allows us to use the orb change here, and then Light Hinata can go away. Perfect. And then we can use Fountain of Wisdom Hinata's orb change. And then we should be good on points, hopefully. We get 293 back. We need, what, 300 and something that I was saying earlier? Hopefully we have enough. 352. I think we have enough points, as long as no one dies here, which apparently he hates Hinata. That's not great. Taking double counters like that. Ooh, please don't kill her. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. Don't do it. You didn't. Alright, sweet. Okay. How's this gonna work now? Someone's gonna be missing a buff. Yeah, somebody's going to be missing a buff, unfortunately, because there's no way for us to run it around, because we can't... I mean, we may have been able to hold the crit, but that's already on Dark Hinata anyways. We could have maybe held the attack buff or the element buff, one of them. So, I mean, if this doesn't kill and we're missing a little bit of extra damage, we know what to do on the next run. But let's try it out just for funsies onesies. Let's get the final stack of the alt plus sealing the crit on Benimaru. Alright, that means that you can come out of here. We can bring Dark Hinata in for Water Hinata. Boom. And then we can give... What would be more impactful? Probably... We'll do the attack buff here now. Yeah. And then we'll take Fount of Wisdom Hinata out of here. Boom. Alright. And then we'll do the guaranteed crit, we'll do the element buff, and we'll do the alt buff plus the synergy resistance down, which isn't going to be activated here by any means, but it is what it is. We'll put 2 more stacks of Renard on, and then let's check out some fun damage, and if it is actually enough. Now, Benimaru did heal himself back to full HP, essentially. So, Dark Hinata, she's got 96% weakness strike, 60% attack, guaranteed crits, 40% charm strike, which we don't have anyone who's doing enamor or charm, or whatever you want to call it. We have the all element buff, which only matters for her dark stat. We've got 120% alt damage plus another 60, so 180%, because one is permanent, one is temporary. And then over on Benimaru, we have the ult resistance down by 90%, and then synergy, which doesn't matter. So, is there effect on Hinata? There's not. Okay. You know what? Let's turn the animations on, and let's see some fun damage. Skip battle animations. There we go. All right, we'll send Light Hinata first, and then God, these orbs suck, don't they? Yeah, these orbs suck. All right, Light Hinata. I'm actually genuinely curious how much this is going to do. We're going to crit because it's guaranteed, and because we've sealed his crit resistance, we're not going to nerf ourselves by critting here. Melt Slash. If you can do like 600, 700k, I'd be happy. 900k. Hold on. Hold on. She is the least powerful one because she's missing that extra attack buff as well. Ooh. Dark Hinata. Are you going to pull it out? Are you going to pull this out? Oh, what a pose. 1.6 and we did it! I wasn't actually sure if that was going to work. Wow. You know, for a funny team, this is actually pretty good. 1.6 million on Dark Hinata. Oh. And, you know, 900k, I mean, Light Hinata would not have hit as hard because, you know, we have Dark Hinata has type advantage, but she would have done, like, probably 1.2 million or something right there. I mean, that's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal for a team full of Hinatas. Okay, well, I do want to come back. I do want to do one more run to see what happens when Light Hinata is fully buffed. So we'll have to hold one of the big time buffs in the back. So I'm gonna make a cut and we'll come back for that nuke turn just to see how much damage she can put out, and then we'll call that a video. So give me a minute. Okay, well, that didn't work out very well. I think I got very, very, very lucky with that. Well, I did. I know I got very lucky with that natural hand of Hinata orbs. It really kind of set us apart. I tried to do it again, and this RNG is brutal. Because I'm trying to get 2 EX ults. We have no ult swapping characters on a stacking team. You know, this isn't 2022. Ult swapping is now just a standard thing, and it makes life a lot easier. And without it, it becomes not very fun. So, yeah, the point of the matter is that a full Hinata team with Renard can clear Inferno 1. And honestly, like, you don't need dupes, realistically. Like, yeah, this Hinata's 100, 104, 104, 100, 112. I shouldn't even nuke. This Hinata's 120, yeah, sure, but, I mean, we needed her 100 to get the skill fusion. Yeah. Would we have been able to do it without the skill fusion? I mean, maybe. Maybe. It's all up in the air. But the point of the matter is that this full Hinata team technically can work with hilarious results. So I think that's a big old W for the Hinata simps out there. So congratulations, you have won. This video is hilarious. I love doing these things. If you have any more ideas, please let me know in the comments. But that's it from me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.